Yo, what's up? Welcome to another video. This is the series Learn Dating with me, and these are going to be days 3 and 4. I know I'm a bit late because it's already supposed to be day 5, and I am going to post day 5 a little later today. But the reason why I'm a bit late is because, well, on day 3, I actually didn't even take a trade because of news. And on day 4, I don't know, I just was busy all day and I couldn't really trade. What I'm going to show you now is what trade did TGR actually take on Wednesday, even though there was a lot of news. It was quite an aggressive trade, like I wouldn't make that type of trade, but this is just proof that you can basically trade on any day you want if you're skilled enough and you know what you're doing. So here, as you can see, there were a lot of news that day, like I said, and they were actually pretty bearish for the S&P 500, and that's why this big move down was made. And there were all sorts of low resistance lows right here, like this one. There were down here. So yeah, the daily bias was just to look for sells, and the trade itself was right here. Hold on, I'm gonna go to the 1 minute time frame. So the trade itself was placed somewhere around here. Wait, hold on. It was somewhere around here, I think. And it's based off of this fair value gap, also based off of this equilibrium right here. The stop loss was actually set here below these lows, and take profit was based off of, was based off of this fair value gap right here, and the take profit was set to the top of this fair value gap. And yeah, that was pretty much the trade. I'm not sure what to comment on it. It's just a pretty aggressive trade, like I said, because this was mostly based off of just this liquidity sweep right here and a break of structure to the upside, and that's pretty much it, and 1 minute retracement. So okay, that's it for this day. Now we're gonna move on to Thursday, or day 4. Alright, so for Thursday, like I said, I didn't trade, but TGR actually did trade and lost. So the first thing he looked at was this high right here, but it's kind of far. How much is that from market open? 2.5%. Yeah, that's kind of far. So the bias is not bullish, definitely. And since we already made this kind of big move up, the market wanted to retrace into these lows right here, and all sorts of lows right here. So the bias was bearish. I'll just zoom in on the trade that TGR took. Hold on. He took a trade right here, I think. Hold on, I have the trade saved. This is the position that he took. He took a short, but as you can see, he lost. The trade was based off of an inverse fair value gap, because an inverse fair value gap is when a candle closes further than the fair value gap itself, and that was his entry, which was also pretty aggressive, just like Wednesday's trade. And I'm pretty sure he also looked at this liquidity sweep right here, so it got swept, then went down, and off of this inverse fair value gap he entered. I'm not really sure what else to comment on this day, since I didn't trade myself, but I guess what I would have been looking at are long positions. There was a liquidity sweep right here, then there was a equilibrium right here that got hit, and as you can see, price reacted off of it and went further, but this is not enough confidence for me. Like, there's no fair value gap or order block, it's just the equilibrium pretty much. So yeah, that's that. I guess it just wasn't a really great day to trade. And again, there's definitely someone out there who sees this as a great day to trade. Maybe there are a lot of opportunities for their strategy, but for the strategy that I'm using, which is also pretty much the same strategy that TJR is using, there were no really great trades. And that's it. That's what I have for days 3 and 4. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a bit because I'm gonna post day 5's video also. So bye bye.